What's up, gang?
Whether it's Senator Scott Brown,
Morning, good to see y'all.
meeting employees at Minuteman Trucks in Walpole, Massachusetts,
Good to see you, Dave.
Representative David Lobsack talking with staff at McElhaney Chevrolet in Iowa City, Iowa,
Financing guys.
or Representative Pat Teaberry hearing about dealer issues at Reichert Ford in Columbus, Ohio. Dealers influence Congress through education. One of the most effective lessons, walk your member of Congress through the dealership.
So I'm a Chevrolet dealer.
Take it from car dealer and Congressman Mike Kelly, who sells Chevys and Cadillacs in Butler, Pennsylvania. His message to NADA's Government Affairs Committee:
I would invite your local reps into your businesses. They need to meet your techs. They need to meet your get-ready people. They need to meet your body shop people. They need to understand these are people that not only are in their district, but vote. And they need to understand the issues that we have.
How you doing, sir?
Pat Teaberry, how
Yeah, I
are
know
you?
who you are.
How did you know that was Pat Teaberry? How did you know that?
Oh, we voted for you.
Oh, appreciate that.
Reichert not only takes members of Congress on a tour of his facilities, but state lawmakers as well.
I want them to walk through here and see the people. I want them to walk through here and see the facilities. I want them to see the $1 million payroll. I want them to see these things. We have 380 people on site right here. They're voters also. And I want them to come out and see what really goes in to being able to sell and service automobiles. And they get to see everything we've got invested. They get to see the toolboxes that mechanics have $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 in.
How much you got in your tools? About $60,000 in tools.
$60,000
That's what it costs to get tools,
Oh my goodness.
just to build a car, mate.
And listen, car dealers in even a small community, you should be proud of what you're doing. You should be proud of your business. Your legislators should be excited to come out and visit you.
Now, what's it like coming out here and visiting a dealership and seeing what it's all about?
Well, it's great. You know, it's more than just about a name and a car dealership. It's about a lot of people working here and a lot of different types of professions, and it really is the front lines of the economy. When you see what's happening on a used car lot, on a new car lot, and in a service area, you can hear and talk to real people and know what's going on in the economy.
I've known Congressman Capuano since his...
What draws members of Congress to your store is the power of your payroll, the rippling effect it has on the local economy, and the votes your staff casts on Election Day.
Terry, let me introduce you to our Congressman, Scott Tipton.
Payroll is power, the power to open lawmakers' eyes and change their minds.
Era does payroll.
Oh, okay.
Amanda was our top salesperson.
All because dealers provide the livelihood and represent the interests of the sales staff,
Power mirrors, power windows, power locks.
the service techs, the parts countermen,
Thank you.
the service advisors, the detail crew, the office manager, the warranty administrator, all your employees and your vendors, and all the mouths they feed at home.
How's it going?
Members of Congress can't see that from the House or Senate floor, but a visit to your shop and showroom floors offers a unique view of the job creators on Main Street, USA.
Being a member of Congress is a heck of a learning experience, I have to tell you. And I can, come to places like this and learn about the operation.
He asked a lot of good questions about the car business and the economy and kind of the nuts and bolts of how we operate. And I thought that showed that the congressman had a genuine interest in understanding what we're all about.
Well, this is a pretty impressive outfit, I have to say. This operation is really quite wonderful, and getting to see all the different aspects of it, from the sales to the inventory to the parts inventory, the service.
How long does a truck last? How many miles?
Senator Brown went behind the scenes at Dick and Bill Witcher's truck dealership, where federal tax incentives led to more jobs and huge investments.
So we added several $1 million to our existing investment in the course of the last year.
And there's more coming.
And we've got a $1 million investment that we're about to start making. We showed him the plans and the location of a new paint booth. He was very pleased to see that we're investing in the business, trying to help the business go forward.
Witcher suggests you tell members of Congress how much you're on the hook for financially.
Be prepared to talk about the total investment that you've made, the additional investments you need to make to keep your business growing and going.
See a wide variety of equipment.
Dealers' financial commitments are steep, and their roots in the community are deep, as Representative Bill Johnson learned recently.
When did you start this business? My grandfather started in 1897.
Wow.
As a farm hardware store, selling farm implements and hardware for the farmers. That's all my dad ever did, and that's all I've ever done, and that's all my son's ever done.
Yeah.
So.
What are you working on today?
With 185 employees and a $600,000 monthly payroll, Hill International is a significant player in the local economy.
How you doing, man?
That's Doric.
Bobby Schilling.
How's it going?
Good to see you.
You met Bob before, Doric?
No, I haven't.
Bob's our congressman from the 17th District.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you. How long have you worked here?
Doric, who's just finished service tech training, is the perfect example of Main Street's economic engine, one that offers job seekers a success track to prosperity that's spread throughout the community.
So you continue to go through continuing education to make sure you keep your skills at the top level?
Yes, sir.
The folks that work here, they're able to make an income, they're able to buy a house, a car, raise their family. I mean, it's a pretty awesome thing that these dealerships are able to produce for, the people by selling cars. So I think it's imperative that folks engage the political process and let people know, hey, here's what's affecting us in a good way, this is a bad way, so that we can go in there and make positive changes to continue making them prosper. So how's everybody doing? Good to see you.
Representative Schilling understands the dealer's perspective. He's a small businessman who was flipping pizza dough in his restaurant until he entered Congress last year. As you can see, he hasn't lost his touch in the kitchen and promises not to lose touch with the people who sent him to Washington, including one of his early supporters, Dave Mills of Mills Chevrolet in Moline, Illinois.
Bob calls me a lot. We text a lot. We talk business, we talk sports, we talk about families and kids. I'm grateful to have Bob where he is. I think he's good for my industry. I think he's good for my family. I think he's great for my future. And I think those relationships are what we need to dig out, what we need to find. We need to, as an industry and as committed people in our communities, we need to find a way to make those things happen.